Hello, church family. I wanted to send another message out to you today. Try to stay in touch. I'm walking currently through the auditorium, as you can see. Why? Because this is where you're going to be in, I don't know how long. But God does, and it'll be at just the right time when you are all here with me and we're worshiping together in person again. Can't wait for that. In the meantime, a few things I want to remind you of. First of all, or tell you about. First of all, this book, Deb Kozelik mentioned this, it's making a big impact in her life, and it can make a big impact in all of our lives. And the Kozeliks have been very generous in purchasing a number of these to give out to the church for free. If you want one, communicate with me, and we'll figure out a way to get it to you. I have been remiss in not letting you know about this sooner. I apologize, but it can still be very useful to you. Also, I understand you can download the book for free online, so check into that. I highly recommend it. Remember, prayer is an incredibly important aspect of what we are doing and how we're going to thrive in this quarantine. Another thing I want to remind you of is praying for each other. And remember that trigger we established yesterday in the video. So at supper, when you are eating supper, when you're praying for your final meal of the day, remember to pray that the church will shepherd each other, that we will take care of each other, and that we will thrive by doing that. I wanted to share a thought with you. I was reading this morning in Hebrews chapter 13, and verse 17 stood out to me because it talked about letting those who care for you do so without groaning, without moaning, without sorrow. Hebrews 13:17. And a couple thoughts from that. First of all, my job is to care for your soul, and that is my responsibility. I am a shepherd for you. And so the writer of Hebrews exhorts you to allow me to do that without sorrow, which is that right there is a great exhortation. That's very important. But our jobs are all to care for each other's souls. That's what we've been talking about, and that is what's clear all throughout the New Testament. So don't respond to those caring for your soul in a way that will make your spiritual caregivers groan. That is, obey, right? Listen to what you're being told. In fact, that's exactly what the verse says. Obey. Learn from the people who are trying to shepherd you spiritually, and don't make them waste their time, because that's what it says. It says if we respond wrong, that it's a waste to us. So if I ignore those shepherding me and don't do what they are instructing and guiding me to do, I've wasted their time, which means I'm not being shepherded. No matter what somebody else does for you, no matter how good how advice you're getting, no matter how much spiritual care you're getting, if you ignore it, if you don't accept it and obey it, you're not being shepherded. So an important aspect of shepherding each other is that we each need to be sheep as well and need to be willing to be led and guided by those who God has called to lead and guide us. So stick with it. Stay strong, obey God, obey the spiritual leaders He has given to you, and obey the shepherds He has given to you to care for you so that we can all grow through this together. Hopefully we'll talk to you again soon, and have a great day.